Will you help me? Spooky stories that will keep you up on Halloween. If you love scaring yourself silly on Halloween and beyond, these spooky stories will do the trick. Number 1. The Architect's Key. There was once a man named Edward who designed and built his own perfect house. He lived in it for many years until he eventually passed away. A new family moved in, but whenever they went into the basement, where Edward's personal study had been, they would get the feeling that someone was watching them. A haunted house, perhaps? One day, the father of the new family decided to fix up an old jacket, which every tailor in town told him was beyond repair. So he went down to the old study, laid his jacket on the chair, and then tried to see if there was anything in the old desk that could help him mend it. But the drawers were all locked, and he couldn't find a key anywhere. The next morning, he came back down to find the key on the desk, all the drawers open, and his jacket completely fixed. Number 2. The Ghost in the Hall. 4 young women moved into an old New England apartment together. You know the type, with squeaky floorboards and a long dark hallway. A month after they moved in, one of the roommates realized that her favorite stuffed teddy bear was missing, a typical haunted house sign in many films. The others all said they hadn't touched it nor seen it. Weeks went by and she almost forgot about her teddy when something strange happened. She opened the door to one of the closets they hardly ever used, and there, on top of the shelf, sat her furry friend. All her roommates swore they had no idea how it happened. Now, whenever the teddy bear goes missing for a few days, she knows exactly where to find it. Number 3. A Voice in the Desert. 2 young men in their 20s, Josh and Dan, went on a camping trip together in a desert in New Mexico. They didn't take much with them besides sleeping bags, food, and materials for a fire. After they cooked their dinner, they fell asleep as they gazed up into the starry night sky. The beauty and peace of the trip were short-lived, however. In the early hours of the morning, Josh was startled awake by what sounded like Dan's voice, but frantic. The voice said, "Come here, quick, look." Sleepy and confused, Josh got up to see what his friend was talking about. He heard again, "Come here, quick, look." It sounded unnatural, a perfect repetition. Josh took a few steps forward, and then someone grabbed him from behind. He turned around to see Dan with his finger in front of his mouth, warning Josh to keep quiet. They rolled up their sleeping bags and left. They still don't know who or what was trying to lure Josh away into the desert till this day.